All right, we are back with another episode of Unleashed Alchemy. Today is a new day. This is a new moment. And I hope that in this new day, in this new moment, that you are taking care of yourself, that you are showing yourself gratitude, that you are finding ways that are aligned with your soul to regulate your body, to regulate your nervous system. All right. If you have been here, you've listened to my episodes, I go heavy on self-gratitude and taking care of yourself because that is the key component to keep us connected to our spirit, to our soul, because it starts with our body. It starts with our nervous system, all right? Which is why I'm going to bring up this example for this episode today. We're going to talk about self-gratitude again, and I'm going to carry this example throughout the entire episode. Before I get into it, I want to remind you that if you have not signed up for the 8 days of self-gratitude practice, please do so. The link for that to sign up is in the description box of the video. Also, don't forget that Unleashed Alchemy Mystery School is open. I'm so excited about that because there's so many resources that I have created for you based on my experience, okay, to help all of us as spiritual warriors, as alchemists, to bridge the unseen with the seen, to bridge our spirituality with our experience on this 3D plane. It includes video courses, it includes downloadable resources, ebooks, rituals, water rituals, yes, magic, okay, yes, it is in the school for you. And we also do a live I think it's every third Friday of every month, okay? So check it out, be involved, get in the school where you're going to be surrounded with a community of other people who know that regardless of what industry that they're in, that there is a spiritual backbone to it, all right? There's a spiritual undercurrent to it. You know that you are called to be a spiritual warrior to help preserve humanity, okay? The mystery school is for you. All right, so let's get into the episode. So I heard a woman talking about canceling her scheduled vacation, canceling a trip that she had planned, all right? Her reason for it, she said, was because of everything that's going on in the world. And this is why I'm going to carry this example throughout this entire episode. But this is why I talk about self-gratitude. First, I know that I talk about self-gratitude through the lens of going through your own transformational fire, going through your own spiritual elevation of your own life. And this self-gratitude practice can also be applied when you become aware of tragedy, sadness of any kind that someone else or a group of people are experiencing. Okay, so in this episode, we're going to talk about showing yourself self-gratitude when you hear about tragedy and sadness that someone else is experiencing. Okay, now I want to say this: our bodies are energetic. We are energy. Why is that important to know? Because we forget that because we view our bodies as just this mass of organs and a bunch of other stuff, okay? But we are energy, which is why our nervous system needs to be recalibrated and it needs to be stabilized so that when we hear and become privy to tragedy and things that are going on, those, when that the sadness, the frustration, perhaps even the hate and the anger that we feel for those people that are going through tragedies, we have to remain stabilized and calibrated, because if we don't, those emotions can get lodged in our bodies, which influences imbalance. Imbalance equals disease. Now, this is why, and this is not anything new, especially for those of you that already are recognizing, and perhaps you already knew before, that you are utilizing your gift to feel other people's energy around you, and you already have an understanding of what to do with the energy. Okay, you already know that you can alchemize it. Now, all of us have the spirit. It is a spiritual gift to be able, even if you don't know someone, you don't even have to know what's going on in their lives, but you can feel their energy. And the energy doesn't always have to be bad either. It doesn't always have to be low vibe. Okay, but that is why, if we would call those people, I think it's, you'll hear empathic. The other one is, I think it's a clairvoyant, one of those clairs, okay? It doesn't matter. But let me go back to the example. You have to do what is aligned for you to get recalibrated. And in the case of this example, if it means taking a vacation, then you do that. When you start to feel these emotions because you know of things that are happening around you, this is why I say, and I've experienced, the important question to ask first is, okay, what do I do? What do I do? That is not the first question to ask. The first question to ask is, okay, what does my soul need right now? What does my soul need right now? When you ask that question, you've already provided your nervous system the regulation that it needs to calm down. Okay? If you are thinking that you taking a vacation or thinking that you can't continue on in your life, or you can't continue on with your dreams because of tragedy that you are aware of, you need to know that you are not doing that. You're not doing anything to eradicate the greed, the hate, the colonization influences, the grappling of power that infuses tragedies in humanity. You saying, I'm not going to take care of myself, I'm not going to experience joy because of what's happening over here, you're not helping. You're not helping. Okay? We can also, here's a side note also, we can also apply this to our businesses, whether we're selling a product or service. I've even seen people on social media say, well, I feel bad about selling or offering what I do because of what's happening in the world. That does not help. You staying, because what that's doing is it's staying in this low vibe, in this stuck, stale, funky energy that is not going to help eradicate what needs to be eradicated so that the preservation of humanity becomes everybody's focus again. You not selling, you not offering your services is not going to be the catalyst to end bullshit and to end foolishness. It is not. So what is going to be the catalyst, okay, to having the preservation of humanity be the main focus again? The catalyst is going to be you remaining clear about who you came here to be. That clarity comes through the regulation of your nervous system. And when I say regulation of your nervous system, it's really the same thing as saying energy clearing by way of rest, vacation, showing yourself gratitude by doing things that bring you joy. When you do things that bring you joy, when you're showing yourself gratitude, you are telling the universe, you are telling spirit, I appreciate my humanity. I appreciate my soul. I appreciate my spirit. I appreciate my calling and what I bring. When you're regulated, you can be in receiving mode to get the messages, to get the downloads on how you can even position yourself in your business perhaps even more so that you can influence preservation of humanity even more. Now, if you have been feeling like, oh, I feel bad about still living my life when there are people losing their lives over here, and perhaps you need to question that. Okay, why do I feel bad? Is it because I feel a call and a passion to want to do more for humanity? Is this desire, is it a truth that's coming from my heart, or is it more of an egoic obligation? Okay, am I not living my life or taking a vacation because I don't want to appear heartless to other people, which is ego thinking? Anytime, another side note, anytime you say, I don't want to do this or I have to do that because what are other people going to say? That is egoic thinking that comes from our ego. So I bring you this episode because I want you to think about that. You are a catalyst, all right? You are a catalyst for power that's rooted in soul aligned missions, that's rooted in divinity, that's rooted in not just taking care of yourself, taking care of the people that you love and care about, and also preserving humanity. Okay, because there's power has two faces, all right? But the catalyst, you are the catalyst. You're a catalyst of love, power, wisdom, and humanity preservation, whatever that looks like. It could be in your art. It could be in your storytelling. It could be in your music. It could be in you being a healer. It could be you being on stage, giving inspirational speeches, whatever is aligned for your soul. You are a catalyst, but you have got to have your nervous system regulated. And if that means taking a vacation, take the damn vacation. Okay, so I leave you with that. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments. Also, to my new subscribers, thank you so much for being here. You guys, we're at 48. Okay, 48 people. We need to celebrate that. Maybe I'll do a separate video to celebrate all of us being here, okay, as spiritual warriors, as alchemists, as magicians. We're ready to live our soul-aligned life. We're ready to speak what we want. We're ready to use our magic and use our power for the good of ourselves, for those of love that we love and care about, and for the world. All right, until next time, cheers.